Welcome back, folks, this time on the College Hockey South YouTube channel. I'm Dominic Webster giving you the play-by-play, and alongside me for the third time today, Danielle Danena.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are here. We are live. FAU, Alabama. One of these matchups that we've been looking forward to. Here we go.
First semifinal game of the weekend between FAU and Alabama. Face-off one here by Alabama. Hard rub out along the FAU bench here. This is a highly anticipated matchup. Two high-scoring offenses. Shot fired here by Braun. Off the glass and out. Drop there for Friedman. Off the stick of Davidson. Friedman now all by himself. Fires! Save there. And jumps over the stick of Macavina. Nice save by Terranova of Alabama. Big hit there in front of the FAU bench. Matthias Weir on him. Big hit there in the corner. From Riley on Weir. Drops it back down. Riley on the puck for Alabama. Plays it all the way around. Friedman unable to control at the blue line. Macavina on it now for FAU. Played out now. Picked up. And a big hit laid by Dumont. Alabama going for a change. Big hit. Another one. This is going to be a very physical game. Both teams vying for a spot in the championship game tomorrow at 2. Battle for it now along the boards in front of the bench. Coming across now to Reese. Up now. Excuse me. Miklinchak just out of his reach and covered up here by Terranova. Danielle, what are you looking to get out of both of these teams today in this highly anticipated matchup?
They're both moving quick already. Both benches are skill-based. FAU is arguably the most skilled team in this league. I expect a lot of skill, a lot of speed, and a lot of aggression on both ends. It's going to be a close matchup, it's going to be a feisty matchup, and it's going to be a good one.
Face-off one here by Alabama. Out into the neutral zone. Miklinchak picks it up, though. Down in the Alabama end, Picked up here by Olsen. Olsen with it. High off the glass. Weird drop off the stanchion there on the door. And played nicely by Bono. Bono fires a shot. Cleveland fires a shot. And a little bit of a cherry-picking action going on here with England. All the way at the FAU blue line. Play down now. Wraparound try there by Minoski. A nice cover up there. Battle for it. Massive battle for it behind the net. And a big slash there thrown by Williamson. No call coming up. Played into the FAU end by England. Picked up here by Nichols. Nichols all the way up for Hammer. Hammer by himself tied up. Trying to find Randall. Instead it is picked off by Martin. Nice hold there. There's another dog in the building tonight, as you might have heard on the stream. Shot fired, blockered, high and into the corner by Terranova. On it now is Kaserman for FAU in the neutral zone off the boards. Trying to find Hammer, gets it to him. Randall now. Randall trying to get around the defenseman. Nice play there by Martin. Up now where Kaserman plays it at the hash mark. Shot fired just to the outside of the cage. Hammer on it now. Drops it down for Minoski. Minoski centering try. Nice defensive play there by Alabama. Kaserman fires. Blocked in front. As play now enters the FAU end for an icing. 16:35 left here in this first period. They had to upgrade the nets for this game. We got nets with cameras in them.
Hopefully these ones don't come off the post. We've seen that issue the entire weekend. They upgraded it for the big dogs. All we can do is hope as soon as we get a power play that these nets stay on. If you've kept up with us, you know most of these power plays, the net just magically comes off. It's been the weirdest curse ever, but hopefully it's fixed and hopefully these teams don't have to deal with it.
Face-off one here by FAU, tied up along the half wall now. Battle for it comes free to Davidson. Davidson fires a shot. Nice save there by Terranova.
FAU early with a 5-1 lead in shots, controlling the O-zone. Alabama is one of those teams that you have to watch out for.
Alabama not having to make a far drive to get up here to Huntsville. A lot shorter than FAU. FAU actually took a plane to get here. Alabama on the puck now. It's Braun. Braun clears it out into the neutral zone. Picked up here by Israel, one of the assistant captains. Up to Friedman now. Friedman dumps it in. Picked up by Riley. Riley across for his D partner in Braun. Braun back to Riley. Trying to get it out now. Davidson on it, trying to find Friedman. And puck comes down in front. On now is O'Neal. O'Neal fires a shot just wide. And on it now is Matthias Weir, trying to find Macrovina. Finds Davidson instead, just as good. Picked off here by Angelo. And into the FAU end. Israel there to play it behind his own net. Israel still with the puck. Saucer pass all the way across here for Friedman. Friedman with speed into the Alabama end. And drops it there trying to find Balsamo. Up for Nichols now in the neutral zone. Nichols dumps it in. As Braun trying to play it. Braun picks it up here from his partner Olsen. Olsen with the puck. Wraps it all the way around for Hinault. Back up for Savaloa. And chipped into the Alabama end. Olsen there to pick it up. Nice defensive play there by FAU to keep it in their end. In the Alabama end, excuse me. Shot fired, blocked there by Nichols. On Malphus. Shot fired again, this time by Olsen, sent high. On it now. All the way down, this will be an icing. 14:20 left here in this first period.
This is Alabama's first tournament appearance. The former SECHC has turned into the CHS with a recent rebranding. This team is new to the league, and this is their first tournament appearance. FAU, on the other hand, not theirs. But it's interesting to see how Alabama has come into this conference, and they're an immediate powerhouse.
Face off to the right of Weitzman. Puck coming out into the neutral zone. Big hit laid there by Friedman. Solarino. Nice hold there by the Alabama defenseman. Sent right back in. Delayed offsides. Negated here. Cleveland lackadaisically getting the puck there. On his horse for Alabama, though, is Oldham. Cleveland trying to get it to McClinchak. Up for Knipe instead. Knipe now. Sends it in. Cleveland trying to play it. Gets a stick on it just enough to negate icing here. Big hit laid on Brockett behind the net. Alabama playing extremely physical. Completely different game from what was played last night between FAU and MTSU. Shot fired here by Trathan. Nice save by Terranova. In the corner now, picked up by Martin. Shot fired, nice save again by Terranova. On it for Alabama. Riley with the puck now in the neutral zone. Sent up and in. And nice save there by Weitzman. Puck held here by Israel, coming out of the FAU zone. All the way around the net, picked up there by Hammer. Hammer run hard into the boards, and a penalty coming up here to Braun.
Like you said, it's already a physical matchup. We're still scoreless with 12:15 left in the first. FAU out shooting Alabama 7-3 and going on the power play right now. With as much skill as FAU has, this is dangerous for Bama.
12:15 left here in this first period. Nothing. FAU on the first power play of their afternoon. Face-off one here. Davidson up to Israel, back to Friedman now. Friedman sends it down, trying to find Matthias Weir. Randall to Weir now. Up for Israel. Israel, dog there. And a nice defensive play here by Savaloa. Matthias Weir coming away with it though. Israel now tied up there. And offsides. 11:51 left here in this first period.
That was almost a really good breakaway shorthanded attempt for Alabama. Couldn't keep control of the puck, but opportunities like that are dangerous.
Face-off one here by FAU. Friedman with the puck over for Randall now to Cleveland. Davidson. All the way down, Israel on it now. Dogged here by Savaloa. Israel regains possession of the puck through the neutral zone. Big hit laid there, and into the bench Israel goes. Massive hit on the 6'6", David Israel. Randall down for Weir, up for Friedman, fires! Nice save in front by Terranova. Weir picks up the puck, dodges a hit there. And on his horse for Alabama is Dumond. Dumond trying to dance around Israel and loses possession there. Picked up by Friedman. Friedman up now for for Pika. Pika through, fires! Nice save there by Terranova. As Riley sends it out of play from behind the goal line. 10:33 left here in this first period.
Let's run it back to physicality. You saw FAU's player launched into the bench on the power play. Alabama is one of those teams where if you want to keep up, you got to match that physicality.
Face-off one here by Alabama. Riley on the puck. He's the one who just sent it out of play. On it now is McClinchek. McClinchek for McAvina. McAvina fires shot blocked in front by Williamson. McClinchek over for McAvina. McAvina fires shot wide. Almost held in by Nichols, and we got a breakaway here for Hinote. Hinote fires off the post. No goal!
That is a no goal. The puck never crossed the goal line. As close as it looked.
And a penalty coming up here to Alabama again. 6 on 5 here.
A little bit of chaos there. That puck never crossed the goal line. That's about as close as I've ever seen it happen, but it sure did not. Beautiful breakaway by Alabama, though. Beautiful effort.
Easton Williamson going to the box. 2 minutes here for boarding. 9:53 left in this third period. FAU out shooting Alabama 9-3, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. This is their second power play of the evening, too.
We're not even through the first yet, and the chaos is a blast to watch here.
Alabama needing one more player here. This is something similar that we saw happen with MTSU the other night. Last night.
And today, a little bit.
Except today was too many.
It was too many.
And not too few. Alabama finally getting their fourth player out on the ice to start this penalty kill off.
It looks like Alabama on the bench has some video footage they're trying to show the refs, but the request was denied. We're back to playing.
Again, that's what those net cams are for now. Up now for Israel. Israel down for Friedman. Friedman standing there with it. Up for Israel. Israel back to Friedman. Playing pitch and catch here. Over to Weir. Weir fires off the glove and off the glass and all the way down. Weitzman on it now for FAU. The goaltender, I should add. Plays it around, big hit laid there by Savaloa. Israel by himself and offsides. Alabama wanting a penalty call there for shooting the puck after the whistle. Israel was already in the act of shooting when the whistle was blown.
It sure was. Man, I'm not over how we're about 11 minutes into this chaos and it's already a blast.
This game and the game after this will be a ton of fun. All setting up for tomorrow's championship and third place game. Matthias Weir on it now for FAU. Circling back around, gives it off to David Israel. Israel into the neutral zone now. Stopping and starting there on England. Israel back to Weir. Weir. Cross corner dump in with speed now. Friedman in on it on Olsen. Friedman taking the puck from Olsen. Israel now. Drops it down. Trying to find Davidson. Gets it to Weir instead. Down for Friedman. Back up for Weir. Weir taken off the puck here by England. 2-on-1 forming for Alabama. Across. Shot fired. Nice block there by Israel. Another shot saved there by Weitzman. 8:25 left here in this first period. And Israel picks up the puck here from Weir. Israel getting all the way around. He's got one other guy with him. And all the way down. 15 seconds left here in this penalty kill. On it is Makovina for FAU. Back across now for Pika. He did not play yesterday. Makovina for Cleveland. Over now. McClinchak. 5-on-5 hockey. Big hit there. Bono on it. Bono wraps it down. Picked up here by Brown. Battle for it now in the corner. Sent up and out into the neutral zone. Cleveland with the nice play there to get it around and back into the Alabama zone. Bono cannot control. Riley on it. And held in nicely by Pika. And a penalty coming up here to FAU. Bono coming to the box. 2 minutes here for tripping. 7:19 left in this first period. Alabama with 4 shots on goal, 2 of which came on the penalty kill this last time out.
That last breakaway, Israel of FAU was a 6'6" forward, used his big body to break up that pass, save his goalie from having to face that shot. But Alabama with a bunch of good opportunities going on the power play here. This could be very dangerous for FAU.
Face-off one here by FAU in front of their own net. And it's going to be cleared all the way down. 7:10 left in this first period. Sent down by Pika. Wrapped all the way around. Picking it up here is Solarino. Solarino dogging Hinault. All the way across now. Finding Dumond. Salahova now. All the way into the FAU end. Salahova and Kaserman going at it in the corner. Puck comes free. Up to the point, nobody there. Brown there to pick it up. Wholesale change for FAU, almost too many men. Dumond, top of the zone here. Drops it down for Salahova. Defenseman loses his stick, back up for Dumond. Dumond all the way up top. Shot fired! Saved in front. Salahova. Up for Dumond. Dumond drops it back down for Salahova. Shot fired well wide. And held in nicely by the defenseman. Shot fired! High and out of play. 6:06 left here in this first period, and a lot of extra going on in front of the net. Makovina and Olsen going at it.
This is one of those games where whoever gets the first goal of the game statistically is much more likely to get the victory, especially when there's penalties like this. You got to play a clean game and you got to get ahead first. That's all the momentum is going to come from that, especially when two teams are this close and this physical.
Olsen and Makovina go into the box, matching roughing penalties. Right in front of the net. 6:06 left here in this first period. 48 seconds remain on the Bono penalty for FAU. Officials trying to figure everything out. And with that, we're going to take a very short break here. Face off here to the right of Weitzman. 6:06 left in this first period. Face off one forward. Puck up. Williamson unable to hold the line. On it now is Drevny. Drevny all the way across. And played onside by England. Shot fired, nice save there. Almost a Michigan attempt. He looked like he was wanting it. Williamson fires, blocked in front and sent wide. England trying to center it. Shot all the way down. Even terms on the ice now. Terranova, excuse me. Big hit laid there on Williamson. By Bono right out of the box. Williamson. Sends it up for Malphus. Up now, out into the neutral zone. 4:50 left here in this first period. Williamson trying to send it all the way across off the shin pad of O'Neill. Shot fired by Randall. Nice save by Terranova. Randall picking it right back up. As Williamson sends it off the boards to Angelo. Big hit there on Nichols by O'Neill. Another big hit on Nichols. This time at the hands of Malphus. Williamson trying to find O'Neill. Gets Israel for FAU instead. Randall now losing possession of the puck to O'Neill. O'Neill sends it across for Riley. Riley fires it in. Israel there on the puck. Taken off of it by Hinault. Hinault on it. Bodied there. And a big hit there along the half wall at the hash mark. Shot fired and saved there. And some extras coming up.
Alabama has a D2 program and a D1 program. For being their D2 program, they sure do have a lot of skill here today. They keep up with FAU pretty well. There's a whole lot of skill on that bench right now.
3:53 left here in this first period. Shots are 11-7 in favor of FAU. Face-off one here by Alabama. Riley with the puck now. Over for Brown. Brown gets laid out there on a nice hit from Balsamo. The Alabama coach wanting a call. Trathan wraps it back around for Israel. Israel on it now. Into the neutral zone. It goes. Riley on the puck. An Alabama player making their way, looks like, to the locker room. It is Malphus. Skating around walking around the outside of the rink here. Hinault. Shot fired. Just wide. This has been a back and forth game. 3 minutes left here in this period. Nice defensive play over for Dumont now. Dumont fires a shot and swallowed up by Weitzman.
Still scoreless. Shots are 11-8. FAU leading that shot count. Alabama putting the heat on right now, though, in the offensive zone. I haven't left there in a minute.
Face-off one here by Alabama. Knipp on it. Knipp, excuse me. Battle for it now in the corner. Comes free where it's picked up by Pika. Pika. One-on-one with Williamson. Pika. Saucer pass up for McClinchek. McClinchek sends it all the way across here for Bono. Bono gets it in. Williamson on the puck now for Alabama. Williamson taken off the puck by Bono. Battle for it now behind the net. Bono coming away with it. Centers it for McClinchek. Shot fired! Nice save there by Terranova. On it now is Knipp for Alabama. Sends it all the way around for England. Shot fired and tossed aside by Terranova. England trying to clear Williamson now for Alabama. And a nice play by Makovina. 2 minutes left here in this first period. And sent all the way down. This will be an icing on Alabama.
1 minute and 56 seconds left in the first period. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm really curious to see who's going to get this first goal. It's a very even matchup. Honestly, it's 50-50 right now. We'll see.
Face-off going to be to the right of Terranova. Face-off won by FAU. Israel whiffs on that shot, still has possession. Israel fires! Glove down by Terranova. All the way around for England. England taking off the puck by Friedman. Israel trying to find Friedman, finds Davidson instead to Friedman. Shot fired! Matthias Weir! Empty net, missed off the outside of the cage. There's that curse again that we've been talking about all day. Israel fires a shot. Save there and in the corner. Matthias Weir on it. Minute and a half left here. Centering try for Friedman. Friedman around the back of the net. Friedman with speed. Top of the zone now. Cuts back on England. Down for Weir. Weir for Friedman. Friedman with it now. Friedman stopping and starting. Finds Weir. Weir takes a shot and takes a hit. Up for Israel now. Israel fires. Sent just wide. Davidson now for Weir. Weir trying to find Friedman. Finds Israel. Jumps his stick. Israel holds the line nicely there. Davidson on it now. All the way across trying and finds Brockett. Brockett to Weir. Weir taken out. No call here. Taken down by Knipp. Brockett on it. As he comes away with it. Chipped. And taken all the way down. It looked like it went off the stick of Savaloa. 39 seconds left here in the first period. Face-off coming down to the FAU end after that icing call.
Looks like we've got a vibe change in the music. It was rock the first game, rap this game, plus the Canadian national anthem the first game, mid-period. That was interesting.
Face-off won here by FAU. Israel on the puck. He gets it up to Davidson. Davidson across for Weir. Weir chips it in, but out of play. 30 seconds left here. Face-off coming to center ice. That's where the pass came from on the Matthias Weir chip in that went out of play. Face-off won by Alabama forward. Dumond on it. Bodied hard in the corner. Big hit there by Henault. And icing. 19 seconds left here in this period.
FAU still out shooting Alabama. Still scoreless here though. This is the closest game we've seen this weekend, and honestly, looking at tomorrow, I feel like it's going to be even closer. Whoever wins this game and goes on to play in the championship, man, oh man, I can't wait for that one.
Face-off one here by Alabama. FAU coming away with it though. Israel. In comes Cleveland. Big hit there. And a breakaway chance here. 6 seconds. Shot fired. High and out of play. 2 seconds left here now. They could have just run the clock all the way down. 2 seconds. Shot. Face-off going to be inside the zone. To the left of Weitzman.
Looks like Max Savaloa was limping off there a little bit. Hopefully he's all right. A little beat up. Hey, we're out intermission. Go see the trainer, my guy.
2 seconds here. Face-off tie it up, and that will do it for the first period. No score after one. FAU out shooting the Alabama Crimson Tide 13-8. We will be back with the second period. Welcome back for period 2 of our first semifinal game between the number 2 ranked FAU Owls and the Alabama Crimson Tide. In on it now, it's Olsen as he sends it high into the neutral zone. Picked up here by Makovina as he drops it off to McClinchek. And sent it right back in. Weitzman able to make that nice save. Battle for it now along the half wall as Makovina there to pick it up behind Weitzman. Finds Bono. Bono unable to control. Olsen there to pick it up for Alabama. Sends it all the way across now for Reese. And played here by David Israel of FAU. Dogged here by Savaloa. Pika now taking off the puck by Henault. Nice play by Makovina to knock it down with the glove and played right back into the FAU zone. Israel on it. 1 minute has elapsed in this period. David Israel with speed. Hit hard into the boards there. And on it now is Riley for Alabama. Riley trying to find England. And Israel there to pick it off. Israel getting dogged there by England. Wide open is Matthias Weir. He cannot control all the way. He drops it down where it's picked up by Friedman. Friedman wraps it back all the way around for Weir. Weir fires a shot. Nice save there by Terranova. And gloved out. And played by Weir. Weir drops it all the way down. Davidson there to pick it up. Davidson for Friedman. Nice save by Terranova. Both goalies here today are standing on their heads.
Absolutely. It's a defensive battle right now. Both teams going coast to coast. These goalies have to stand on their heads or it's going to be a blowout.
Battle for it now along the half wall in the corner now. Williamson on the puck. Williamson wrapping all the way around. Centering try. Finds Friedman for FAU instead. Friedman with speed through the neutral zone. Drops it back for Weir. Weir fires. Scores! Matthias Weir!
Right under the crossbar. 1-0. Florida Atlantic. 17:58 left in the second. Beautiful goal.
What a play set up there by Friedman on the picked pass from Williamson. Finds Matthias Weir at the top of the circle who wires it home over the blocker of Terranova.
That first goal is so crucial. FAU got the job done. A lot of momentum for their bench, but Alabama is skilled and they're hungry. It's no time to take your foot off the gas if you're Florida Atlantic.
Face-off one here by FAU. And up where it's played by Minoski into the Alabama end. Terranova coming out of his net to pick it up. In the corner now, it's Drevny. Randall now on the puck for FAU. Randall with speed. Touch to the front. Nice save there by Terranova. On it now is Parkman for Alabama. Parkman trying to find Plumden. And it goes all the way down. Just out of Minoski's reach. Sent right back in by Martin. Picked up here off the glass and out. And picked up right again by Nichols. Nichols taken off the puck here by Angelo. Battle for it now. Comes free. Nichols with the puck taken off again by Angelo. Malphus now. 2-on-1. He's got O'Neal. Shot fired. Nice blocker save there by Weitzman. Over for Minoski. Minoski taking off the puck and going for a change here. O'Neal with speed into the FAU zone. Trying to get around Kaserman and does. Up to the point now. Picked up here by Reese. Kaserman off the back of the net now. Israel there to make a nice play. Kaserman now. 16:10 left in the second period. Sent all the way down. This will be waved off. Nice play there by Capello to get there. Capello now behind the net. Taking off the puck. Israel with the puck now, top of the zone. Shot fired through the front. In front. Still scores! An own goal for Alabama! 15:51 left here in the second period. 2-0 FAU!
That is a tough pill to swallow for Alabama, but FAU is absolutely buzzing right now. They've got that 2-goal lead, but Alabama is not out of this game. We're not even to the midway point. They've got the talent to get back in this right now.
Balsamo, the last one to touch it before it was knocked in by the Alabama defenseman. 2-0 here, FAU. Pika on it now, shot fired right in, and wide of Terranova. On it is Bono, he's rubbed out. Riley coming away with the puck. Sent up now into the neutral zone. This might go down for an icing. No. Hinault makes it down there before the puck. Riley on his horse to get that puck in the Alabama end. Bono pressuring him. Riley off the boards, off the ref. Bono with the puck. Sends it down to Miklinchek. Miklinchek wraps it around. Bono there to pick it up. Up now for Israel. Israel fires shot off the helmet of Terranova and off the glass. Pika sends it down, picked up. And now off the boards. Not out though. Nice play there by Makovina. Riley with the puck in the corner, taken off of it by Miklinchek. Riley now with the puck. This will go down for an Alabama icing. 14:50 left here in the second period. The FAU Owls are absolutely buzzing after those 2 goals.
They absolutely are. An impressive effort here. Alabama's looking a little bit defeated. Again, we're not even to the midway point. And look at where this game is right now. There's a lot of action to come, and I'm going to guess a lot of tension.
An FAU player just made his way off the ice. Not sure what it was for or what he was getting. Hopefully he's back soon, as long as he's not injured. 14:50 left here in the second period. Face-off won by FAU, up for Cleveland. Cleveland down for Weir. Weir just out of his reach. Down where Riley plays it, run hard into the boards by Davidson. Up for Dumond. Dumond given a rough ride by Friedman. 3-on-3 here for Alabama. Shot fired, just wide. Puck loose in front. Weir coming away with it. High out of the zone into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Knipp. Knipp there for Hinault. Hinault dumps it in. Trathan in on it now for FAU. Trathan trying to find Friedman, picked up here by Williamson, off for Savaloa. FAU coming away with it now. And back into the Alabama zone where Williamson plays it. Williamson behind Terranova, looking for somebody to pass to. Alabama player loses a tire. Picked off by Friedman. And a penalty coming up here to Jake Friedman for a hook. 13:50 left here in the second period. Alabama back on the power play.
7 years ago, somebody made an observation to me that FAU had the best lettuce in the conference. Here I stand 3 years later. Dom, I think they still have the best lettuce in this conference, wouldn't you say?
Even though it has nothing to do with the game right now, yes.
Oh, absolutely not. Just a general observation for those of you at home. We have a little break in play. Might as well bring that up again.
Uptown Girl by Billy Joel blasting through the speakers here. 13:50 left in the second period. Alabama back on the power play, up for Drevny now. Drevny fires, tipped and out of play. Off the stick of England. Another interesting song choice here. And they cut it off really quick, thankfully. Face-off won by FAU. Israel trying to clear it out. Drevny now fires it across to his D partner. And Beast back to Drevny. Drevny fires well high. Beast on it now. Picked off here by Randall. Randall on his own. Randall high and out of play. Nice save there off the helmet of Terranova. 13:23 left here in the second period, and the music is back on.
And the shots are 17-9 FAU. Again, dominating the offensive portion of this game. Wow, this music is really doing it for you, isn't it, Dom? You want to do that dance move again?
Nah, very interesting choices here. Face-off won back by Alabama. On it now is Brown. Brown finding Hinault. Hinault through the neutral zone. Gets it down, excuse me, to Savaloa and cleared. And a big hit there on Israel behind his own net. And Terranova covering up there. 13 minutes even left in this period. I wonder how those net cams are doing.
You know, I was wondering the same thing. I don't know if they've been utilized, but... Oh, the net is off over here. FAU goalie is calling the ref over for an issue with the net. These brand new nets.
Can't have anything nice in Huntsville.
You really can't.
Face-off going to be down to the right of Terranova once this is all fixed on the other end of the rink. Face-off one here by Alabama. And on it is Savaloa. Savaloa trying to center it out. And it gets sent right back in on Brown. Brown with the puck for Savaloa. Savaloa through the neutral zone. Around Makovina. Big hit on Weir. And a penalty coming up here to Savaloa. A high flying hit, I might add. An elbow coming up, 4-on-4 hockey here for 48 seconds.
Here we go. Here are those tensions coming right back. Physicality is a big part of Alabama's game. They just got to find a way to keep it clean, and they can stay in this.
Almost coming off of his feet was Savaloa to make that hit. Face-off won by Alabama. It's Riley with the puck, dogged there by Davidson. Riley coming away with it though. Wrapped back around. Picked up here by Beast. Sent all the way down. This, no icing here. Nice hustle there by Oldham. Wraps it around for Beast. Beast in the corner. Run hard into the boards by Israel. Excuse me. By Nichols. Shot fired. Nichols on the puck now in the corner. Nichols with the puck. Still in the corner. Sends it back to his D partner, Matthias Weir. Nichols taking off the puck nicely there by Williamson. And a big hit laid there by Matthias Weir. Davidson on his horse. 5-on-4 hockey here for FAU as this puck gets sent all the way down by Williamson. Weitzman smartly plays it there.
Israel with the carry in. He's that big body forward that FAU needs. Goes right in front of the net. Creates that screen. Here we go.
All the way across for Friedman. Friedman fires shot blocked in front off the leg of Israel. Israel now at the hash marks. Sends it down below the net. Picked up there by Olsen. And tied up along the boards. Matthias Weir in on it now. Weir fires off the helmet and out of play. 11 minutes even left here in the second period. 23 seconds left on the FAU power play.
A little dangerous swing of the stick there at the end of that play. Came a little bit close to a head. It's important to control these tensions, especially in a game like this.
Referees trying to get the correct players on the ice for Alabama. And I think they've got it figured out now. Face-off one here by Alabama. Brown on it. Gives it off to England. England with speed around Israel. Shot out of play. And a rough ride into the boards. And no call here.
He had a lot of forward momentum right as that whistle was blown. I can understand how it would be hard to pull back there. Still very questionable, but no call, so we're going to move forward.
Face off to the right of Weitzman. The Alabama bench unhappy with that call. Bono now into the FAU end. Run hard into the boards multiple times. McClinchek on it now, battling 3 Alabama players. As puck comes free, Savaloa on it, right out of the box. Run hard into the boards. Israel makes a nice play there to Bono. Bono to Pika. Pika walking in, drops it for Bono. Bono trying to find McClinchek. Finds O'Neal instead of Alabama. O'Neal drops it over for Drevny. Drevny all the way around, picked up here by Parkman. Battle for it along in the corner now. Puck comes free. Parkman and Israel going at it now.
Stay with it, man.
Israel sets up behind Weitzman. High flip out to Bono. Bono plays it down to himself, gives it off to Pika. Pika cutting through and tripped, and we got a penalty coming up here to Knipp. 9:49 left here in the second period. Seems like the theme for the day is a lot of penalties in the second period.
Just adding a little bit of spice, huh? No, but you're right. There have been an absurd amount of penalties in the second period today. For Alabama, this could be absolutely detrimental. They're already down to a 3-goal deficit. That's pretty hard to overcome, especially against FAU.
5-on-4 hockey here for FAU. 9:49 left in this second period. Jacob Knipp in the box for tripping. The official spending a lot of time talking about this one. Just came over from the Alabama bench. Face off here. One back by FAU, up for Friedman. Friedman plays it down for Weir. Weir to Friedman. Friedman walks the line, drops it back down. And nice defensive play there by Dumond. Matthias Weir on it in the FAU end. Drops it there for Israel. Israel with speed into the Alabama end, taking off the puck and cleared. And a breakaway here for Dumond. Dumond for Alabama. Nice play there by Randall. Back for Dumond. Another defensive play by Randall. Israel on it now. 9:15 left. Couple of chances here shorthanded for Alabama. Israel in the neutral zone. Dumond eyeballing him. Israel wraps it all the way around. Picked up here by Randall. Randall run into the boards hard by Savaloa and tripped all the way down where it's played by Weitzman. Israel now has possession of the puck. Savaloa jumping on his back for a second there. Israel all the way in, drops it there for Friedman. Friedman across for Pika. Pika fires, sent wide. Pika, the other assistant captain on this team. Hammer on it now and takes it out of the zone to regroup. Hammer plays it back for Makovina. Makovina up for Israel. Israel going to take it in. Doesn't get too far though, met by 2 Alabama players. Pika on it. Down for Hammer. Hammer gets it deep into the Alabama zone. 20 seconds left here in this power play. Held in by Makovina. Chips it to himself. Makovina now in the corner. Centering try, nobody home. Just out of the reach of Hammer. Nice play by Cleveland to hold it in the line. Up for England now. And out. Even terms on the ice. A nice kill there by Alabama.
A lot of momentum coming off that kill. Getting a penalty kill, that's crucial in a hockey game. That can completely shift the momentum, honestly.
Big hit laid on the opposite end of the ice. Opposite side of the ice. Makovina taken out. Nice hip check there by Brown. Shot fired. Blockered away by Weitzman. Losing his footing there was Cleveland, making the smart play to glove it down out of the air. This will be an icing on FAU. 7:09 left here in this second period. Shots are 20-13. Owls.
They haven't had a shot in a minute or two, though. That penalty definitely killed their offensive momentum, but here we are. Even strength game, still 2-0. 7:09 left here in the second.
Face-off one here by FAU. Macovina on it. He sends it all the way around, finding Balsamo. Balsamo hit hard into the boards and offsides. Seven minutes left here. FAU on it now. It's Balsamo. Balsamo run hard into the boards by Drevny. Right there for Solarino. And a nice defensive play by Olsen. O'Neal drops it there for Parkman. Parkman fires a shot off of O'Neal. And a nice clear. By Brockett all the way down. No icing here. Brockett takes a hit there from O'Neal. Puck loose behind the net. O'Neal coming around and taken off of it nicely there by Trayton. And a penalty coming up here. Penalty coming up to Davidson for FAU.
Alabama's had 3 or 4 really good zone entries here in the last minute. Going to the power play off of that momentum could be a huge opportunity for them to cut the lead in half right now.
Alabama on the power play. 6:03 left here in the second period. And a quick warning here to the FAU centerman. And a quick clear by David Israel. Terranova playing it behind his own net to Brown. Brown trying to find Savaloa. Just out of his reach and cleared by Macovina. 5:40 left here in the second period. 1:35 left on the power play for Alabama. Excuse me. Nice play there and a nice foot drag. Shot fired. Blocked in front by Macovina. Backhands it up and out of the zone. All the way down Terranova there to play it for Alabama. On it now is Brown. Brown for Dumont, just off of his stick. Israel on it now, as he clears it all to the neutral zone anyways. And sent right back down by Israel. 5 minutes even left here in the second period. Just under a minute left on the power play for Alabama. Savaloa on it now. Gets into the FAU zone untouched. Dumps it in. Cleveland there to play it. Cleveland off the boards, not out. Nice play there by Drevny to Dumont. Randall cannot control. Big hit there, but stood up. Shot fired. Drevny off the blocker of Weitzman and out of play. 4:36 left here in the period. 34 seconds left on the Davidson penalty.
If you are just joining us, Alabama hockey, Florida Atlantic University here. It is 2-0 with 4:36 left in the second period. FAU with the lead. Shots are 20-14 Florida Atlantic, who is currently serving a penalty. 34 seconds left. Thank you guys for joining us. Here we are.
FAU getting some extra players off the ice here, and then we'll be underway once again. The closest game thus far throughout this entire tournament.
Absolutely. You saw MTSU lose 7-1 both yesterday and today. All games have been more than a 2-goal win. Again, for those of you listening, words are hard. We're going to focus on the hockey now. Stop listening to me.
Alabama with the puck now, top of the zone. Drevny fires. Nice save there by Weitzman. Sent back up to Drevny. Drevny fires again. Leaks through but wide. Fires it off his own man, Israel, and all the way down. Tearing over there to play it. Pika pressuring him. Up to Drevny. Drevny trying to control now. Hard pass there to Parkman. Parkman gets around Friedman. Walks all the way in. Parkman fires. Nice save there by Weitzman. Loose in front. And sent down. This will be an icing on FAU. .347 left here in the second period.
Now that I've regathered my words, Alabama killing the FAU penalty. Still no goals on the night. They suffered that own goal to give FAU that 2-goal lead. It's hard to come back from that. They're putting in the effort. They're putting in the shots. They're just waiting to grind out that outcome.
Face off here to the left of Weitzman, won back by FAU. Nichols tied up in the corner. And it comes free. FAU, Pika on it. He golfs it into the Alabama zone. They get a quick change here, much needed change, I might add. Pass there to Malphus. Malphus taking off the puck by Nichols in the corner now. Nichols forgets something there in the corner, up to Davidson. Davidson all the way across. Picked up by Cleveland. Cleveland. Another big body on the FAU bench. Into the corner. Cleveland, centering try. Nichols on it now in the neutral zone. Fires it to Cleveland. Cleveland not ready for that pass. Shot fired. Nice save there by Weitzman. And out of the zone. Martin fires it back in. As Cleveland sets up behind Weitzman. All the way across now, trying to find Nichols. Picked off. Nice block there by Cleveland. On it for Alabama is Savaloa. Savaloa in the corner, centering try. Sent just wide. Dumond on it now. Dumond fires. Blockered and out of play. 2:33 left here in the second period. Shots are 20-18 in favor of FAU.
Cleveland is another big body forward for FAU, utilizing his body there. Alabama is struggling to get bodies to the net and control the rebounds. Rebounds are how you're going to score, especially against a team as stellar as FAU. With as good as goaltending as FAU has, they've got to get these rebounds. They've got to get bodies to the net here, or it's never going to happen.
Quick jump here by FAU on this faceoff. And one back by Alabama. Dumond on it. Fires a shot. High and wide. Over the FAU net. Tied up in the neutral zone now. 2:20 left. Back to Olsen. Olsen drops it down now for Brown. Brown going behind his own net. Pressured there and gives it back to Olsen. Olsen with it. Cross-ice pass for Dumond. Picked up by Kaserman. Kaserman backhands it over for Israel. Puck on its edge. And up for Minoski. Minoski in the zone. Dances around two guys. Centering try. Just out of reach of Hammer. Dumond with speed. Gives it off to Hinault. Hinault stood up by Israel. In the corner now. Puck comes free now. Olsen fires shot. Well wide. 1:40 left here in the second period. Lifted high and off of the rafter.
Alabama has caught up in shots. They are 20-18 FAU still. FAU has not had a shot in a very long time. Alabama's taken that offensive momentum back.
1:38 left here in this second frame. Face-off won by Alabama. Shot fired into the corner now. Battle for it, comes free. Shot fired. Saved there by Weitzman. On it for Alabama now is England. Around for Macavina. Macavina plays it down for Trayton. Trayton around for Bono. 1:15 now left in the period. Bono takes a hit, makes a play low. All the way in, no icing here. Riley, one-on-one with McClinchak. Williamson in the corner. Flips it high. And off of the AC unit, it looked like. Out of play. 1 minute, 1 second left here in the second period. Shots are still 20-18 in favor of FAU, where it matters on the big score, on the big board, 2-0 FAU. Again, words are difficult.
This is our third game back-to-back. We've got one more after this. Please bear with our stuttering. We're doing our best.
Face off to the left of Terranova. One forward shot, and just wide. Again fired wide. Coming free now. It's Williamson with the puck for Alabama. Williamson with speed. Gets it all the way in and covered up by Weitzman. And a penalty coming up to FAU.
This means that Alabama will start the third period on the power play if a goal is not scored in the next 49 seconds. That could be huge to the momentum coming into the last 20 minutes.
Pika to the box for 2 minutes. Alabama taking a timeout without calling a timeout. Macavina sharing some words with the group there.
Looks like the benches are going at it a little bit as we speak.
Power play here for Alabama. They've made it late into their power plays, but then they commit their own penalty, so it causes it to be 4-on-4 for the remainder of what would be their power play. Since all the way down, Terranova just lets it go. Picked up here by Savaloa. Savaloa now with speed through the neutral zone. Gets around Friedman and dumps it into the corner. Israel on it. Run hard into the boards by Drevny and cleared. 25 seconds left here. Terranova in the corner plays it down for Beast. On it now. Shot fired. Off the post and out. What a shot from Savaloa. That's the second post this game for Alabama. 5 seconds and a penalty coming up here for Alabama, like we just mentioned. They will go on the power play, but will quickly take their own penalty. 2 seconds left in this period. It will be 5-on-4 or 4-on-4 hockey for the remainder of this period, and a minute 12 into the next period.
That puck went right up the crossbar and right out. Alabama's now had 2 attempts that have looked like goals, have not been goals. Just a little taste of it, but not the actual thing.
Weitzman better be kissing that post once it gets over here, at the end of this period. And that will do it for the second period. FAU on top, 2-0.
The post deserves a raise after that for Alabama.
We will be back with the third period here in a few minutes. And welcome back for third period action here in semifinal game number 1. 4-on-4 hockey here with penalties happening at the very end of the period. The second period, that is. Dumond on it now. Sends it across for Bees. Bees' pass picked off by Israel. Matthias Weir on his horse. Bees gets there first. Trying to find Dumond. A nice stick there by Weir to send it all the way down. Israel on it now. Israel across for Weir. Weir 2-on-1 now for FAU forming. Shot fired! Nice save there by Terranova. Dumond circling back, waiting for some stuff to get set up. Almost too many men and fire down. This will be an icing.
A good early look there for FAU. Alabama has to play a clean game here to get back in this. They're physical, we know they're physical, but they take a lot of penalties in doing so. Penalties are what will kill them if they don't keep it clean and don't get back in this game.
Up next we've got the Florida Gators and the Georgia Bulldogs. That not coming for at least another 35 minutes. At least we don't have TV timeouts.
That is true.
Nobody needs 4 minutes of advertisements during a hockey game. Davidson on it now into the Alabama zone. Williamson on him now. Taken out by his own guy. Kaserman fires! Saved there by Terranova. Despite the 2 goals by FAU, Terranova has been playing extremely well tonight.
He absolutely has. Sorry for the moment of silence. We both had to dance for a second. Get out some energy.
Have to enjoy the music a little bit.
We're finally onto some good music. If you were here earlier for the Canadian National Anthem, you understand the pain.
2 seconds left on the FAU penalty and 5-on-4 now. They've got a power play for 45 seconds. In front now. Shot! What a save by Terranova! And it gets sent off as the net comes off. No change here for Alabama as they were the benefactors, I guess, of the net coming off.
The net coming off is something we have never seen before. No, I'm just kidding. That is at least the 12th time this has happened this weekend.
Just today.
Just today, you're correct. Just today.
It happened at least 20 times yesterday in one game.
2.5. In
one game. That Auburn-Georgia game, that net came off so many times, nobody could get really any flow going. Face-off won by FAU, up for Cleveland now. Drops it down for Pika. Pika just coming out of the box. All the way around, Davidson there to pick it up. Davidson drops it down for Randall. Randall tied up. Davidson coming away with it though. Davidson now behind the goal line. Davidson walking up. Drops it there for Cleveland. Nice play. Cleveland fires. Blocked and gloved away by Martin. Shot fired, blocked by Davidson as puck comes free in the corner. Even terms on the ice here right now. Martin on it. Off the boards, not all the way out. Cleveland there to play it across for Israel. Israel now with speed. Nobody on this side of the ice. Gets into the Alabama zone. He's all by himself. Israel centering try. Shot! And off the outside of the cage. That time from Balsamo. Balsamo, big hit there on Drevny. Drevny laying the body on Solarino. Alabama on it now, up for England. England trying to play it for Drevny. Up and into the Alabama zone. Played here by Bees. Bees drops it all the way down. England going for a change now. Trathan up for Balsamo. Balsamo all the way across for Capello. Capello in. And Trathan with it now in the neutral zone. Fires it right back in. Riley to pick it up for Alabama. Big hit there on Riley. Drevny now. Fires. Nice block there by Brockett. Puck comes free though. There for Parkman. Parkman gets it down for O'Neal. O'Neal run into. And a big hit there on Balsamo. And we've got another penalty coming up. 16:42 left here in this third period. High stick.
On Alabama again.
High sticking call here on Drevny.
Sorry for the dance break. We'll stop doing that now.
The linesman stepping in to break apart Alabama and FAU. Face-off one, forward by FAU and covered up quickly by Terranova. 2 seconds run off the clock after that affair.
16:40 left in regulation. FAU leading 23-18 in shots right now. Oop. A little bit of chaos on the face-off.
Breaking things up before the face-off the puck even gets dropped. One back by Alabama and quickly sent up to Israel now. Israel walks the line, shot fired, and saved by Terranova. Nice job by the Alabama defenseman to clear out the front of the net so Terranova could see that shot.
Pretty choppy power play so far for FAU. Every 2 seconds you get a whistle blowing. It's hard to do anything with that kind of momentum. Hopefully they can get a flow going this time.
Ref taking his sweet time to drop the puck. One by FAU, up for Israel now. Israel fires, just wide. Matthias Weir with the chance there, but sent to the back of the net. Savaloa now for Alabama. Shot fired, well wide. Davidson on it now. Lets it go right by him. Now is Dumond. He gets it down for Olsen as he sends it down. Puck comes up to Israel. He plays it down for Friedman. Friedman now walking in. Friedman. Centering try for Randall. Just missed. Friedman from Weir. Weir to Davidson. Davidson can't control. Wide open net. Shot fired. Nice block there by Beast and cleared. 15:39 left in this third period. 50 seconds left on the Alabama penalty. Israel now getting dogged by Hinault. Israel skating right by Hinault. And Hinault goes flying into the boards. Right there for Pika. Pika fires it wide. Bono down for... Back to Bono now. Bono trying to find Pika. Nice kick play there by Martin. Hinault off to the side of the bench. Shoulder. He's in some pain. Shot fired wide by Cleveland. Macovina to Pika. Pika can't play it. And out. Cleveland fires it right back in on Terranova. Even terms on the ice. It was Hinault who took a rough ride into the boards. Bono now.
There you go.
Around Pika, to Pika. Up now for McClinchak. On it now is Martin for Alabama. He wraps it all the way around now for Beast. Beast off the boards and out. Able to find Parkman, sent down. Cleveland off the glass and out. This will be an icing. 14:03 left here in this third period. Shots are 25-18 in favor of the FAU Owls. Hinault getting a lot of attention from the Alabama trainer.
Here's they're looking at his shoulder right now. He went in very awkwardly to the boards. It's always a scary hit to take. The bottom of those boards are not kind. Face-off coming back to the Alabama offensive zone here.
Face-off here to the right of Weitzman. One back by Alabama. Shot fired by Olsen. Nice save there, and a cross check coming up to Alabama. As he cross-checked Weitzman, the goaltender. FAU back on the power play.
This is what I meant earlier. Alabama cannot stay out of the box long enough to generate any high-danger opportunities. You cannot play a team as skilled as FAU on the penalty kill and expect to win. They've got to change their game plan right now, and they got to do it quick. 13:48 left in regulation. It is 2-0 Florida Atlantic. Shots are 25-19 FAU. Here we are, FAU offensive draw.
Face-off won by Alabama. FAU coming away with it though. Centering try, Israel up top. Fires! And sent wide. Off the stick of Riley, it looked like. Israel at the top of the zone. Walking to the center now. Israel fires! Well wide off. Weird bounce off the stanchion. As Savaloa sends it all the way down. Played out by Weitzman. Two FAU players setting up shop at the opposite blue line. Israel drops it down now for Friedman. Friedman across for Weir. Weir trying to dance his way around and does. Weir centering try for Randall and off the outside of the cage. This will go all the way down. Weitzman coming out of his net and plays it to Randall. Almost picked off by Savaloa. Israel now off the boards to Weir. Weir back to Israel. 1 minute even left here on this power play for FAU. Israel making his way into the neutral zone. Cuts through, gets it off to Davidson. Davidson fires! Swallowed up and covered by Terranova. 12:35 left here in this third period. 48 seconds left on the FAU power play.
We've got to stop taking the dance breaks, Dom. We've got to stop taking the dance breaks. We got people watching us.
Face-off one here by Alabama. Cleared but not out. And down now, picked up. Shot fired by Minoski, blocked in front by Martin. Minoski trying to hold the line. Cannot. Over for Macavina. Macavina playing it back for Kaserman. Kaserman now, back for Macavina, off the stick of England, and deep into the FAU corner, FAU zone. Macavina now, sets up behind his own net, gives it off to Pika. 15 seconds left here. Pika, all the way through, stops at the top of the zone. Nice saucer pass over for Hammer. Hammer fires shot! Somehow not in after it went under the blocker of Terranova. Shot fired by Hammer and high. Even terms on the ice now. Hammer, nice line hold there. 11:30 left here in this third period. Alabama needs to make something happen and soon. All the way around for England. Macavina plays it there for Hammer. Taken by Williamson. Williamson gives the puck up to Macavina. Macavina off the boards hard and back to him. All the way across now for Minoski. Minoski with speed dumps it into the Alabama zone and goes off for a change. Riley with the puck now for Alabama. Plays it up for Drevny. Drevny across now. Big hit there right at the blue line. And this will not go down for icing. Rocket on it. So he sends it over for Macavina. And a big hit laid there. Capello now. Fires a shot. Sent well wide. Balsamo on it for FAU. And we got an offsides call here. Trathan playing it down with his glove, but just outside the zone. 10:39 left here in this third period.
Time is ticking for the Crimson Tide right now. They've got 10 minutes and they're down 2 goals. They've got the speed and they've got the talent to get back on the board if they can stay out of the box.
Couple of early jumps on the outside of the face-off dot. One by FAU to Trathan. Trathan sends it across. And Solarino on it now for FAU. Sends it all the way down, picked off by Riley. Riley finds Savaloa. Savaloa now walking in. Savaloa Sends it back. Shot fired. Tipped high. Up for Riley. Riley fires a shot. Nice easy save for Weitzman. 10-14 left here in this third period.
With how close these two teams are, I would not be surprised if tensions took a toll pretty soon, especially with Alabama. It's easy to get frustrated when you're down 2 goals against such a good team. They need a little fire on their bench, whether that's something feisty on the ice, clean hopefully, or something set on the bench. They've got to light a fire.
Fired all the way around. This will come out of the FAU zone. 10 minutes even left here. Coming out now. Trying to find Bono is Israel. Just out of his reach. Olsen plays it out into the neutral zone. O'Neal now. Trying to get it around Nichols. Nichols sends it right back in. And stick down by Terranova. Around now picked up by Brown. For O'Neal. Off to Savaloa. Savaloa through the neutral zone. He's got one to beat. It's Israel. Gets around Israel. Nice play there and covered up by Weitzman. 9:36 left here in the third period. What a play there by Savaloa.
Looks like Alabama will take the offensive draw. The Georgia fans are starting to enter the building immediately after this game. Georgia and Florida will battle. Number 1 Georgia against Florida, who beat Clemson in an 8-4 matchup yesterday. We will have all your coverage on College Hockey South's YouTube page. Stay with us, guys.
Sent all the way down. This will be an icing on FAU. Georgia coming off of an exhilarating win against the Auburn Tigers, the 1 versus 8 matchup. Auburn started to crawl back into it, made it a 5-3 game as time was winding down.
Georgia is a team that plays gritty hockey. If the speed's not there, if the skill's not there, the grit is, and that's what's carried them. They've been number 1 the entire season. They were the first team to clinch, and they proved that yesterday against Auburn. And this Florida team is hungry, and they're also a gritty team. It'll be interesting.
Face-off one here by FAU. Backhand attempt all the way around. Bono on it now. Israel trying to clear. England applying some pressure here to Nichols as it comes out now off the stick of Pika. Pika gets it into the Alabama zone. Big hit laid there in the corner on Knipp. And out. Nichols there to play it. Getting pressured quickly. Knipp on it. Martin. Run hard into the end wall by Davidson. Davidson coming away with it. Weir in front. Weir for Israel. Israel, what a save by Terranova! Martin on it now. That's Riley. Sent all the way down. No icing here. England beats out the icing. Drevny to England. England looking for somebody to pass to. Finds Riley. Riley fires. Tipped in front. And behind the net it goes. Cleveland is tied up there by England. Up now. Trying to find Weir just out of his reach and sent right back out. Cleveland to play it. Plays it down for Israel. Israel gets it off to Weir. Weir plays it ahead for Friedman. Friedman taken out, no call. Weir walks in. Drops it for Israel. Israel fires over the ducking head of Terranova. Davidson now fires shot, blocked in front. Riley able to dump it all the way down. No icing here. Israel to pick it up for FAU. Israel getting dogged by Parkman. With speed now. Walking in. Minoski fires. And wide. Behind the net now. Picked up by Savaloa. Savaloa walking through the neutral zone. Catches Minoski flat-footed and gets around him. Shot fired off the outside of the leg of Weitzman. Not out though. Glove down here. And held in by Savaloa. Savaloa fires! Nice save there by Weitzman. And cleared. This will go down for an icing. 6:55 left here in this third period. Shots are 29-21 in favor of FAU. FAU is still up 2-0.
Couple of good looks there for Alabama, who is grinding right now. If they can hold the zone, they've got a good chance of getting back in this game. 6 minutes, and they need 2 goals to tie it up, 3 goals to take it. Alabama was to tie this up. It would be the first overtime game that we would see in this tournament. Back to action.
Face-off won by FAU. Puck coming out now into the neutral zone. It's Minoski. Minoski walking around into the corner now. Gives it off to Hammer. Hammer fires! Blocked in front. And saved by Terranova. A little extra after the whistle. Nothing coming of it, though. 6:40 left here in this third period.
That was a fun little move there, Dom.
The wall here's a good back scratcher.
That should not be public information. This is our formal apology. And
face-off won by Alabama and cleared. Trayton on it now. Across for Brockett. Brockett sends it up for McClinchek. McClinchek rubbed out into the boards. Olsen on it. Dog there. Olsen. And a nice play by Bono trying to take Olsen off the puck. Pika now. Backhands it in. And picked up by Alabama's Brown. Centering try. Pika there. Pika bouncing puck. Sends it across. Shot fired. McClinchek's shot blocked by Olsen. Another shot. Leaks through but not in. Straight through the crease. On it now for FAU. Gets chipped in by Bono. Olsen on it. Sends it across for Brown. Brown for Savaloa. Savaloa with speed through the neutral zone. Walking in. Shot fired off the mask of Weitzman. He's shaking that one off. Shot fired and sent wide again. Into the corner now. Alabama starting to buzz. Williamson rubbed out into the boards. Chipped high into the neutral zone and picked up here. On it now. Trying to get it around Israel. Israel makes a nice defensive play there. Chipped but not out. Israel dodging a hit there. Riley gives it off to Williamson. Williamson not able to walk in yet. Gives it back. Shot fired, blocked. Williamson now. Big hit there and a penalty coming up to FAU. Makovina going to the box for that late high hit on Williamson.
A little bit of extracurricular activity out here. Here we go with the tensions.
4:56 left here in the third period. Alabama going to the power play, but we know how that has gone for them so far.
If they can keep it a power play and not 4-on-4, they might be in good shape. Are they going for a 5-on-3 here? Looks like Alabama's heading to the 5-on-3.
And Makovina has been tossed from this game. A 5-minute major and a game misconduct for elbowing.
I am corrected with my 5-on-3 statement.
FAU needing somebody to serve the 5 minutes in the box.
Alabama will be on the power play for the remaining 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Just to remind you all, on a 5-minute major, you can score as many times as you want without the power play expiring.
While the officials are explaining it with the FAU bench, we will take a quick break. You gotta have somebody in there. Face-off won by FAU. Israel on it now, taken out. Battle for it in the corner. Wrapped all the way around. This will get out of the FAU zone. Israel fires it all the way down. Terranova there to play it. Excuse me, the call is not an elbow. It is a hit to the head. Nice stick there by Weir. Sent all the way in this time by Savaloa. In front now, Savaloa with the puck taken off of it by the stick of Weitzman. Battle for it now along the boards. Gets it up to Brown. Brown sends it right back down to Olsen. Olsen battling with Cleveland for this puck. 4 or 5 guys in there now trying to get this puck. Comes free. Olsen with it. Olsen taken down again. Brown on it. Off the boards to Dumond. Dumond fires. Tipped and sent wide. Savaloa on it now. Walking in. Fires. Blocked there by Weitzman. And a nice save. FAU getting a change here. 3.5 left in this period. Brown. Getting it up to Parkman. Parkman loses control, and it's sent out. Drevny now. Across for Williamson. Williamson walks it right down in. Fires it, and glove down by Weitzman. 3:13 left here in this third period.
This is a golden opportunity for Alabama. You could not ask for a better situation to be in when you're down 2-0 in the final 5 minutes.
And the officials have been called over to the scorer's table. We'll take another quick break. Face-off one here by FAU Israel, able to clear it all the way down. Terranova out to play, 3 minutes left. Time running out for Alabama. On it now is Williamson. Williamson at the hash marks. Walking up and dumps it back down. Israel there to clear. FAU wanting a penalty call there for interference. Not going to get it. FAU starting to celebrate a little bit on the bench. Still 2.5 minutes left. Beast on it in the corner, wraps it around for Parkman. Parkman able to get it up to Williamson. Williamson walking the blue line now. Fires! Blocked in front by Israel. Off the boards, Williamson has Drevny wide open. Drevny fires! Tipped and just wide. Off the back of the cage now. Comes free. Weir fires it all the way down. Terranova able to settle it down there for Williamson. 1:50 left here in this third period. All the FAU players on their feet. Alabama still with some time though to work with. Puck comes free. Battle for it now along the half wall. And out.
Every time FAU can get the puck down to Alabama's zone, that takes about 10 seconds off the clock.
Quick pass from Terranova to Olsen. Terranova going to the bench now.
There you go.
Up now for Savaloa. Savaloa fires it in. Tipped in front and wide. Olsen on it now for Alabama. He plays it back around for Oldham. Up now. Shot fired. Saved there by Weitzman. 1:10 left here in this third period. All Alabama. Fired. Tipped in front and through. No goal. Just wide. Olsen plays it back down now. Wraparound try. Scores! 58 seconds left. It is a 2-1 game. Alabama on the power play. Off. Nice goal there by Dumond on that wraparound try.
Looks like they're sending their goalie back in. 58 seconds remain in regulation. Alabama will stay on the power play despite their goal.
And a timeout called here by Alabama, trying to regroup and make sure they can get another goal here.
This is a nail-biter on both benches. Like you said, FAU began to celebrate on the bench a little bit. There's a minute left. They're on the penalty kill. It's dangerous territory.
While they take their timeout, we will take ourselves a timeout, and we will be back with the start of play. Face-off coming up here. One back by Alabama. Savaloa on it. Savaloa back down for Brown. Goalie getting pulled now once again. Almost too many men. FAU wanting a penalty called there. Savaloa now. With speed, Savaloa at the hash mark. Savaloa now. Stopping at the bottom of the circle. Fires! Looking for the wide open backdoor pass to Plumden. Centering try. 15 seconds now. Up for Brown. Brown walking the line. Fires, blocked in front. Olsen on the puck now for Alabama. Taken out by Weir and cleared all the way down. This will do it. FAU going to the championship game.
FAU, easily the most skilled team in this conference, has secured their championship spot. Alabama with a good effort there in the last few minutes. FAU is happy right now.
FAU 2, Alabama 1 for the final. And Israel upset about something here at the end, talking to the refs. The Alabama fans here proud of their team for what they've done so far. They will play in the bronze medal game at noon tomorrow Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern.
Noon o'clock? Good words.
Noon o'clock.
Good words.
We will be back with the start of the Georgia-Florida game here in a few minutes after the Zamboni gets off the ice.